Okay, the drawing I've sent you, this is a really good drawing of a stand-up straight back chair, and this is very characteristic of a shaker chair type study. What you'll notice, again, as we've studied most art and design, that everything deals with a proportion. And you can tell that the height of the chair, usually about 17 inches, and you can check the height of your own chairs. It ranges from 16 to 17, maybe a little bit more, depends on the style of the chair. And the side view or width of the chair is actually pretty similar. So you basically have this box, okay? Proportionally, you also have another box up here. So you can basically build this based on just building a couple boxes, as I'll show you here real quick. Then what's usually characteristic in doing chair design, you do the side view, and then you do the front view, or front view first and then side view. But you generally work out a chair design doing front and back, getting all the details done. And then you do a 3/4 view, which we'll do next. And the 3/4 view is the one I'm gonna have you sketch. But for now, what I'm gonna have you do is simply work with me here. So I can do this. And you can take your notepad, divide it in half like this, okay? And on this side here, we're gonna see if we can do a chair. And we're gonna split it off about halfway through here. So at the upper half, just make a box. You can make 2 boxes, okay? And essentially, that's a shaker chair. We can actually then go in here and make this a little darker. Thickness of wood. And their legs were very straight legs. So you're practicing, again, this idea of making sort of a cube type design. There you go, pretty much a shaker chair. The one we're gonna look at in our design actually has a couple pieces of wood in here, which we'll add later, okay? So this becomes and again, as we've talked before, you have the lighter lines as you construct it. You can come back in with a little darker lines. Okay, and because they were wood, you could even add a little bit of wood, sort of a texture to them like this, how they built them. Kind of interesting. But yeah, a little bit like this, okay? And then to do this, the front view, you simply draw over these lines like this. Again, you're still dealing with sort of a cube. The cube puts a little bit more at the top, like this. So we can draw, what we do is we're bringing this lines over like this. So we bring the line over, and then from the side view, then we can create the front view. There's the seat. Okay, we can bring these bars over like this. And what was characteristic in the seat we'll be looking at was the back. They even had a little ornamentation here on the top. We can add this up here. And they had this sort of this round top to it, a little bit of about 3 slats like this. There we go. And then they actually had, again, we actually do the same thing just for a little texture, contrast. We can add the fact that there was some wood. Usually how I like to draw wood, if I'm going to draw a piece of wood, you usually have some little, the veins in it this way, and then you just have a knot or two like this. So you're doing a texture of wood, a wood plank, kind of goes something like that. So you can put a little bit of that in here. Okay, and that takes us to just drawing out the basic layout of a chair, okay?